Apple VR headset. What we know so far. One of those devices that is continually rumored but never seemed to materialize is Apple's supposed virtual reality and augmented reality headset. Although the corporation has not yet announced the device officially, we know that the company has significant ambitions for augmented reality. The VR/AR headset is the next piece of hardware to be added to that path. Welcome to our channel all about virtual reality. Here we'll be discussing the latest news and advancements in the world of VR. We'll also be showcasing some of the best VR content out there and giving our thoughts and opinions on it all. So whether you're a VR enthusiast or just curious about this cutting-edge technology, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. There have been a number of rumors and reports that have surfaced in relation to Apple's virtual reality and augmented reality offerings, such as the next-generation display technology as well as its possible price and delivery window. Even more recently, we heard reports about the display that will be on the Apple VR/AR Headset 2, which is the hypothetical successor to Apple's mixed reality headset that has not yet been released. Some sources claim that the VR/AR headgear will reportedly have 12 tracking cameras that will be able to send information to two 8K monitors that will be placed in front of the user's eyes. In addition to that, it has been stated that the headset could also include LiDAR sensors. The headset may contain a total of 3 displays despite its relatively small size. There is a possibility that the back of the device will feature one larger AMOLED panel with a reduced resolution in addition to the 2 Sony displays capable of displaying 4K content. Also, there have been recent rumors that the Apple headset will feature OLED OS panels. These panels create incredible resolutions by using silicon substrates rather than glass, and they will be used in the Apple headset. It is rumored that Sony and LG will offer displays for the first version of the Apple VR/AR headset, while Samsung and LG will provide displays for the second generation of the Apple VR/AR headset. It has been rumored that Apple's virtual reality and augmented reality headset will not rely solely on sensors. Sources state that the headgear will use Apple's most advanced and powerful CPUs, which is significant given the amount of power that will be required to keep all of this functioning properly. It would appear that the chip that will be included in Apple's virtual reality headset would be more powerful than the M1 Mac chip that was just released. The headset will reportedly come equipped with the newest M2 chip and 16 GB of RAM, according to a later claim from a reporter from Bloomberg, Mark Gurman. Although it is not the most powerful processor in the Apple Silicon family, it does provide an excellent combination of power and energy efficiency. Additionally, the headset would have a brace or processors, which indicates that Apple will not be skimping on power. There have also been reports that there will be 2 processors on board the headset, with the primary CPU being the equivalent of the M2 chip that is scheduled to be released later this year in devices such as a new MacBook Air. These sources claim that all of that hardware will require a large amount of power in order to function properly, to the point that it appears that the headset will come packaged with a 96-watt charger for the MacBook to ensure that everything is kept charged. The recent patents that Apple has been granted may also shed light on some other features that are anticipated, such as finger movements. Recent patent filings by Apple suggest that the company intends to combine wearables with its virtual reality and augmented reality mixed reality headset, possibly including Apple Glasses. These innovations would make it possible for users to do finger gestures by utilizing wearables, such as a virtual reality glove or even 2 Apple Watches. Users might be able to accomplish a variety of things using these gestures, such as scrolling through pages or hanging up a phone call. A patent that was observed from one source claims that Apple has been working on some smart rings, which can be used to track finger and hand movements. These rings can also be used to communicate with other devices. To enhance the capabilities of the external cameras, this might be used in conjunction with the virtual reality (VR) and mixed reality (MR) headset. The patent also makes reference to the capability of identifying the objects that the user is carrying, such as an Apple Pencil. That means the headset will be able to read your intentions and adjust its capabilities accordingly. Therefore, if you hold an Apple Pencil, the device will recognize that you want to write something by hand rather than type it. Ming-Chi Kuo, an analyst from Apple, believes that Apple will adopt 3P pancake lenses that will feature a folded design to enable light to reflect back and forth between the display and the lenses. This might make it possible to develop a headset that is more portable and less weighty. He also claims that the headset would also come equipped with compatibility for Wi-Fi 6E, which would enable it to connect to a separate device, transfer massive amounts of data with low latency, and connect to several devices simultaneously. This indicates that the headset may be able to allow a separate device, such as an iPhone or Mac, to perform all of the laborious tasks and then beam the results to the headset without the requirement of a physical wire. The device could also feature integrating iris scanning technology. The concept behind the headset is that it will be able to authenticate the user as soon as they put it on, which will be useful in scenarios in which numerous individuals use the same device. Given that Apple is behind the development of the mixed reality headset, we anticipate that it will feature an industrial design that is both sleek and user-friendly. According to Ming-Chi Kuo, the Apple headset will debut at a weight of between 300 and 400 grams, which is somewhat less than 1 pound. A more lightweight option could also be available later on. It appears that Apple will be giving the device a modified operating system called Reality OS. Apple is expected to release the new operating system later this year. Speculating, one could say that this hypothetical operating system would have more in common with Apple's iOS than it would with Mac OS. There have been a variety of speculations around the release date of the Apple VR/AR headset, which has caused rumors to circulate. The one that stands out and seems to be the most reliable is from Ming-Chi Kuo. He has the Apple VR/AR headset tipped for a launch and release in January 2023, with a second generation, plus a cheaper edition, supposedly coming in 2025. Mark Gurman is in agreement that the headgear would be released in 2023, although he does not provide a specific month. Since then, we've learned that the AR/VR headset might not go into production until March of 2023 at the earliest. That could mean that the reveal will take place later than Kuo predicted, or it could mean that Apple plans to demonstrate the headset before beginning pre-orders and sales a few months down the road. There have been conflicting reports on the price of the Apple VR. However, it does seem that the company plans to get the device ready for developers at first. Ming-Chi Kuo himself has now revealed that the final price should be somewhere between $2,000 and $2,500, but it is expected to be closer to the latter. In addition to that, it appeared as though he was confirming the predicted launch window of January 2023. Tim Cook has stated numerous times that augmented reality is Apple's ultimate objective. The headset is reportedly the initial step in the company's plans to develop wearable augmented reality technology. Mark Gurman also asserts that the headset's primary focus will be on gaming, media consumption, and communication, which lends credence to the notion that the device should be available to the majority of Apple product consumers. According to recent claims and rumors, Apple's augmented reality and virtual reality mixed reality headgear would reportedly be geared more toward professionals and developers. The goal is to make certain that developers have access to a real device in order for them to become familiar with the process of building apps for augmented reality in advance of the future debut of the Apple Glasses. However, given that Apple Glasses are not expected to be released for at least a few more years, the appeal of the Apple headset may shift with time. After all, the more time that developers have to work with it, the greater the number of apps that they will be able to produce, and the more fascinating it will be to possess. Here are some of the hopes and dreams we have regarding this product. Long-term comfort. The majority of virtual reality headsets suffer from the issue that they are not designed to be used for extended periods of time. After about half an hour, most people begin to feel more uncomfortable. Naturally, you will be able to keep going for a longer period of time if the headset provides you with comfort from the very beginning. If Apple can create the AirPods Pro in a way that makes it easy to forget you're wearing them, then it should have no problem making sure that its mixed reality headgear is as comfortable as it can possibly be. Battery life that is rock solid. At the moment, the battery life of standalone headsets isn't that impressive. The Oculus Quest 2 can only be completed in a maximum of 2 to 3 hours, depending on the activities you choose. We would like Apple's virtual reality and mixed reality headset to have a battery life of at least this long, but ideally it would be longer. An emphasis on physical fitness. The Apple headset may have the potential to revolutionize the fitness industry thanks to its potential connection with Apple Fitness Plus and the Apple Watch. During your workouts, you might utilize the device to track your progress and keep tabs on it while following along with personal trainers. Actual augmented reality. If Apple is going to launch its wearable augmented reality (AR) efforts with a mixed reality headset, then we want to see some proper augmented reality (AR) features. Users will be aware that the headset is being worn at all times. Nonetheless, Apple should at the very least do all in its power to ensure that any see-through augmented reality feature is as realistic as possible. This indicates that the image quality is high, there is no discernible lag, and the field of view is adequate. What do you think about Apple VR? Is it just a gimmick product for developers, or something that ordinary people could enjoy as well? Tell us in the comments section below. Also, if you're new to this channel, I strongly encourage you to subscribe and click the like button. We really appreciate it.